Welcome back to Compost, where we transform everyday garden waste into precious resources for a thriving and abundant natural ecosystem. Many gardeners look at a pile of cold wood ash and see nothing but useless grey dust to be discarded. However, hidden within this dusty residue lies a potent elixir that experienced growers often refer to as liquid gold fertilizer. Today, we will unlock the secrets of wood ash and learn how to harness its power safely for your garden. We will explore why raw ash is dangerous and how our extraction method creates a nutrient boost your plants crave. We begin by understanding that wood ash is the concentrated mineral remains of trees that grew for decades or centuries. These trees have spent their entire lives pulling valuable minerals and trace elements from deep within the Earth's rich soil. When wood burns, the carbon and nitrogen are released, leaving behind a dense concentration of calcium, potassium, and other minerals. Calcium is the fundamental building block for strong cell walls, giving your plants the structural integrity to stand tall and proud. Without adequate calcium, plants become weak and floppy, unable to support the weight of their own leaves and future fruit. Potassium is the master regulator of water movement within the plant, ensuring hydration reaches every single leaf and flower bud. This essential nutrient also plays a critical role in sugar production, resulting in sweeter fruits and more vibrant, colorful blooms. Beyond the major nutrients, wood ash contains a spectrum of trace elements that are often missing from standard commercial fertilizers. However, a common and dangerous mistake is sprinkling this raw dry ash directly around the delicate base of your plants. Wood ash is extremely alkaline, and applying it directly causes a sudden, drastic spike in the pH level of soil. This chemical shock can chemically burn the tender feeder roots, effectively cutting off the plant's ability to absorb water. The result is often stunted growth and yellowing leaves, the exact opposite of what we want to achieve in gardening. To unlock the benefits without the risk, we use a simple water extraction method to create a safe nutrient solution. This method separates the soluble nutrients from the caustic solids, giving us a liquid that plants can absorb almost immediately. Start by sifting your wood ash through a mesh screen to remove any large chunks of charcoal or unburned wood. You want only the finest grey powder, as this surface area allows water to dissolve the minerals efficiently and effectively. Measure out exactly 1 cup of this fine wood ash, ensuring you do not compress it too tightly into the cup. Next, prepare your mixing container, which must be a sturdy plastic bucket rather than any type of metal vessel. The high alkalinity of the mixture will react with metal, causing corrosion and leaching unwanted metallic compounds into your fertilizer. Pour approximately 1 gallon, or about 3.8 liters, of clean water into your plastic bucket to begin mixing. Slowly add your cup of sifted wood ash into the water, watching as the grey powder begins to cloud the liquid. Stir the mixture vigorously with a wooden stick for a minute to ensure all the ash is fully suspended in water. Cover the bucket loosely to keep out debris, insects, or rain. But allow the mixture to breathe during the process. Now, patience is required, as you must let this mixture sit undisturbed for at least 3 to 4 full days. During this time, the heavy solids will settle to the bottom, while the water extracts the soluble potassium and minerals. When you return, you should see a clear transformation. The liquid will have turned a beautiful translucent amber, or yellow color. This color change indicates that the minerals have successfully dissolved, and your concentrated liquid gold is now ready for harvesting. Carefully pour off the liquid into a separate container, being extremely careful not to disturb the sludge settled at the bottom. The remaining sludge is still very high in pH and calcium, so it can be added to your compost pile. Incorporating the sediment into a large compost pile helps neutralize acidity and adds minerals back into your long-term soil amendments. Now that we have our concentrate, we must learn the correct application method to ensure plant safety and maximum benefit. Never use this concentrated at full strength, as it is still too potent and could easily damage your plant's roots. You must dilute the concentrate with fresh water until the color resembles a weak, pale tea, ensuring it is gentle. This tea color test is the easiest and most reliable way to judge if your solution is safe for application. Apply the diluted solution directly to the soil at the root zone, keeping it away from the plant's main stem. Avoid getting any of the liquid on the leaves or foliage, as the salts can cause leaf burn upon contact. Timing is crucial. This fertilizer is most effective when your plants are transitioning from their vegetative stage to flowering production. During the early growth phase, plants need nitrogen for leaves, but they shift their hunger to potassium when producing fruit. The potassium boost at this specific moment acts as a signal to the plant to focus energy on fruit development. Gardeners who use this method often report a significant increase in the number of blossoms and a higher fruit set. However, you must absolutely avoid using this fertilizer on acid-loving plants like blueberries, azaleas, or your patch of potatoes. These plants thrive in acidic soil, and the alkaline nature of wood ash extract will raise the pH and harm them. Stick to using this on your heavy feeders like tomatoes, peppers, squash and beans, which appreciate the extra mineral boost. Always ensure your soil is slightly moist before applying any fertilizer to prevent root shock and encourage better absorption. The best time of day to apply this liquid gold is early in the morning, when the plant's transpiration is active. This allows the plant to take up the nutrients throughout the day as it processes sunlight into energy and growth. Keep a record of when you apply this fertilizer, as moderation is key to maintaining a balanced soil ecosystem. A good rule of thumb is to apply this diluted solution once every 2 to 3 weeks during the fruiting season. By following these simple steps, you are recycling waste and reducing your reliance on expensive synthetic chemical fertilizers. You are completing a natural cycle, returning the minerals borrowed by the trees back to the earth to nourish new life. This connection to the soil and understanding of natural chemistry is what elevates a gardener from good to truly great. Your garden becomes a self-sustaining system where nothing is wasted and every resource is valued for its potential contribution. We hope this guide empowers you to look at your wood ash not as trash, but as a valuable opportunity. Experiment with this liquid gold in your own garden and observe the difference it makes in your harvest this season. Remember that gardening is a journey of learning and understanding. Your soil's needs is the most important step forward. So next time you enjoy a warm fire, remember to save those cold ashes for your hungry plants in spring. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the science and application of homemade wood ash fertilizer. If you found this information helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for more gardening wisdom. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will uncover more secrets of organic gardening and sustainable living practices. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and may your garden be forever abundant with life and natural beauty. This has been a production of the Compost channel, helping you grow a greener world one garden at a time.